going to converting, repeating, and terminating decimals to fractions. First, we will start with an overview of some simple things, and then we will go to some math problems. A fraction is any number over another number. For example, 1 over 2. The slash that stands for over is inside the fraction, so it's a fraction. The slash is needed for any number to be a fraction. The number before the slash is called the numerator, and the one after the slash is called the denominator. A decimal is any number with a period in between. 0.5 has a decimal point, or this period, in between, so it is a decimal. And to multiply a decimal by 1, and then a number of zeros after that 1, you have to move the decimal point 1 digit to the right. Since there are no zeros after the 1, it is not moved. The decimal point is not moved at all. But since there is one zero in 10, it is moved 1 digit to the right. And since there are 2 zeros in 100, it's moved 2 digits to the right. So on and so on. Do you see the pattern? And as you can see, the decimal has moved to the right in both of them. A variable is any jumble of letters that is equal to a number. For example, A is equal to 1. It could be a letter, like A is equal to 1. It could be a word. Ball is equal to 238. It could be something random, G and W, T, Y, T, so on and so on, is equal to 134. The decimal places, the most common decimal places are the tenths, the hundredths, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000s, the millions, and then there's the 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, so on and so on. These are the ones that are the most common. Now, what are repeating and terminating decimals? Well, a repeating decimal is any decimal that goes on forever and has a certain jumble of numbers that keeps repeating. 0.145145, so on and so on is a repeating decimal because it goes on forever and has a certain few numbers that keeps on repeating. A terminating decimal is any decimal that does not go on forever. 0.1 is a terminating decimal because it does not go on forever. Now let's figure out how to convert a repeating decimal to a fraction. First, you assign a variable to your repeating decimal. My repeating decimal is 0.3333, so on and so on. Now, since the first digit after the decimal is the one that's repeating, it's 10a that is equal to that is equal to 3.3333, so on and so on. See, we've moved the decimal 1 digit to the right because we're multiplying it. Now 10a minus a is equal to, or 3.3333, so on, minus 0.3333, so on and so on, is equal to 3, just 3, and that is 9a. So 9a is equal to 3. So now we have to divide 9a and 3 by 9. So 9a divided by 9 is a, and 3 divided by 9 is 3 over 9. Now 3 over 9, to simplify that, divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. I'm going to divide it by 3, so it becomes 1 over 3. So 0.3333, so on and so on, is equal to a, and a is equal to 1 over 3. Now here's another example that's a little bit harder. B is equal to 0.145145, so on and so on. Now, since the first 3 numbers are the ones that are repeating, which number is 1 with 3 zeros after that? If you guessed 1,000, you are correct. So 1,000b is equal to 145.145145, so on and so on. Now 1,000b minus b, or 145.145 145.145, so on and so on, minus 0.145145, so on and so on, is 999b. And 999b is just 145. No decimal, because you have subtracted that part away. So now our last step is b is equal to, so the answer is 145, and 999 is, the number that we've multiplied b times. That's one way to do it. You can make that numerator and denominator. Or you can divide it by 999. So b is equal to 145 over 999. Now here's how to convert a terminating decimal to a fraction. This is much easier. So step 1 is just 0.12. That's the decimal that we are going to convert to a fraction. Remember, it's a terminating decimal because it does not go on forever. Now 0.12 equals, 12. 12 is the number that is after the decimal point. So that is going to be our numerator. Okay. Now the last digit place after the decimal point is the hundredths place. So that is going to be our denominator, 100. So 12 over 100 is the fraction. So 0.12 is equal to 12 over 100. Now do it yourself. Pause this video and find out what these two fractions are. Okay, are you back from pausing that video and doing these yourself? Now you can check your answers. The answers are in red, so you can check your answers and make sure. If you've simplified it, just unsimplify it and find out, because I have not simplified it, but this one can be simplified. Did you get it right? Good job. Well, this is the end of the video, but if you want to see more videos, go to my channel and you can see all of them. Bye!